I need to set that up because when I sit here and say Hotep, I'm not talking about these. I'm saying Hotepification from a revolutionary standpoint. I'm talking about this is an internal critique because I am in the Black liberation struggle. I am a Pan Africanist. I am a revolutionist and a liberationist. I'm not some Negro out here striving to get mine and mocking the Black liberation struggle from the outside. This is an internal critique. This is an internal criticism. And you have to understand the difference. You have to understand the difference. First of all, the early Black liberation struggle was an academic endeavor. It was a scholarly endeavor. Our earliest freedom fighters and our earliest Black leaders came out of the pulpit. But these men were not simply embedded in the Bible and the myths of the Bible. Once Black people, it was the only reason our leaders were ministers is because that's the only type of reading or academic or philosophical outlet that Black people had. Dr. Bobby E. Wright said, white people, they didn't give us good clothing. They didn't give us adequate clothing. They didn't give us humane shelter. They didn't give us nutritious food. They didn't give us any education. He said, but why did they give us such quality religion? The only thing of quality that our oppressors allowed us was religion. Because you can't give a rational thinking man. You can't enslave, as Dr. Bobby Wright said, you can't enslave a thinking people. You cannot enslave a thinking people. So you have to make them non-thinking people. And one of the things that obstructs thought, that destroys the intellectual potential of an individual is religious delusion. You're going to hit a wall of logic. As you learn about God and the mythologies of faith, and I don't care what faith it is, you're going to eventually hit a wall. You're going to eventually run into grand contradictions. You're going to eventually hit a place where you're going to have to either ride with the faith or the delusion, or you're going to have to rock with logic that and evidence that contradicts it. And the first time you reject the logic and the evidence in order to be consistent in the faith, that's how they get you. Then you become someone who's capable of being enslaved. And even the African myths, even the African folklore, even the African religions made us vulnerable. We have to be rational, critical thinking, secular individuals and organizations in order to get liberated.